I speak unto thee this day, and I say, how many there are in this wicked, vile, and corrupt generation who are stargazers, who are chasing after fantasy and invention of their own carnal minds. And yet I say, when I the living God do offer unto them the straight and narrow way, they resist, they resent, and they refuse the same. Now I say that I the living God am not pleased when any man or woman will turn back from me. That is, after they have made their declarations of love, dedication, and servitude unto me, then they return unto bondage again. That is, when I the living God have freed any man or woman and taken them onward in me, they are meant to continue in the pathway I set before them. That is, they are not meant to be deviating. They are not meant to be turning back. They are not meant to be finding excuses to turn from the course that I set before them. But I say they are meant to continue steadfast in the truth, the light, the mercy that I provide, ever thankful unto me. For I say that the just shall live by faith, and that means they must be willing to make advances in me. But I say the majority of those who are claiming that they are my people in this wicked generation are full of just that. That is, they are full of the wickedness of the generation, and they are highly unstable in me. That is, they are not willing to put their hands unto the plow and go forward, but I say they are ever deviating from the same. And I say they are looking back rather than forward, and I say what they plow is a crooked line. For I say they are not keeping their vision single unto me, but I say they are looking for the security of that which I the living God have caused to pass away. But I say that if a man turns back, there is no security at all, for I will have departed from him. For I say that I the living God do not accompany men in their backslidings, whereby I am ever present to guide them forth. For I say they have refused to go forward, have turned backward, and I say they pay for the same. I say there are multitudes in this wicked generation who think they get by with all of their re-imaging me. That is, they imagine for all of their pretension, their hypocrisy, their mockery, that I the living God simply wink at the same. But the truth of it is, I hold those who are claiming my name accountable for obedience unto me. And I say if they refuse to obey me, then I say they are worth nothing unto me. For I say that I the living God do look for the ones who will walk uprightly, who will come forth in obedience, ever seeking to be pleasing unto me. And I say that I look for the ones who will be thankful to be partakers of all that I offer and provide. And I say that I look for the ones who will be thankful to be ever guided, directed, and corrected by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is righteousness, truth, blessedness, strength, and the mercy provided for my own. I say, therefore, this day in a wayward, vile, corrupted, and evil generation, consider that it is me, the living God, who does offer the way of life. That is, that the ones who are mine can come forth ever rejoicing in me. That is, that the ones who claim they love me can be uplifted and guided, directed, and corrected always. That is, in the truth, the light, the strength that I give to them, that they are ever kept in my way. Now I say, if you really consider that I the living God am the one who does care for thee, the one who does ever guide thee, the one who is making the way for thee, I say, rejoice in me. I say, do not be whining and murmuring within your heart, complaining and imagining you know a better way. And I say, do not let that which you have left behind to follow me pull and tear at thee. For I say, it is not me that is doing such things, but I say it is the enemy who undermines what it is that I the living God have purposed for thee. For I say that I the living God do not purpose that my people turn back, but rather that they go forward in me. That is, uplifted and strengthened, directed and guided always, because it is me they seek to please. Now I say, if you consider what I the living God will do for thee, I say that I take thee onward in the life. And I say, if you consider what I the living God will do for thee, you will find that I am ever present to uplift, direct, correct, and bring thee forth. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to turn aside, to turn back, but I've called thee to keep your vision single. I say there are multitudes who are under my wrath because they drew back from me. That is, it was me, the living God, who opened the door before them and gave them the opportunity to be useful unto me. And I say they are the ones who turn back looking for security of what should have been left behind and not finding anything except the cup of my wrath poured out upon them because they refuse to keep following me. Now I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to turn back, to take up the way of your own confusion, your own delusion, and claim that it is me. But I say that I call thee to continue in the way of truth and life, to continue in the way that I put before thee, which is my mercy unto thee. And I say that I call thee to be thankful that you can indeed be uplifted in that which I, the living God, will give thee day by day. For I say, if you will be accepting of my way, you are ever brought forth in me. And I say, if you will be accepting of the truth, the light, the strength that I give, it is me, the living God, who will be ever present to guide thee forth. Now I say it is a good thing to be in the way that I do intend time and again, for I say in that way you will find my covering unto thee. But I say, if you through your high-mindedness and proud imaginations think that you know a better way, I say you are as the reprobate fools. That is, the ones who through pride think they can separate themselves from me and get by. That is, the ones who think that I, the living God, do not see their sin. I say that I see all that men do and don't do towards me. I say this day, do not be as the generation that ye are in, full of imagination, full of fabrication in your own way. But I say, be humbling yourselves, accepting my way, and coming forth in the same. For I say that I, the living God, know exactly what I desire to work into my people, to bring them forth in me. And I say that I know exactly what I desire my people to do, to be pleasing unto me. Now I say it is me, the living God, who will show to thee the way wherein you are meant to walk, open the door, and guide thee in the same. But I say, if you are the one who looks back, who turns away, who strays, what do? I say you bring to yourself many sorrows, for I say you are a fool who will be beaten with many stripes. And I say that you will be found as those who are under my wrath. I say that in this wicked, perverse, and vile generation, there are multitudes who claim they love me, claim they'll serve me, but it is not true. For I say they are serving their own invention, they are serving the darkness of their own lives. And I say in the process they are far distant from what it is that I, the living God, had intended for them. And I say in the process they will find that they are destroyed by imagination. I say this day, do not lend yourself to fantasy, to imagination, but I say instead be quick to accept the opportunities that I, the living God, do offer unto thee. For I say it is not as though you are some special prince or princess sitting on a satin pillow and are so elevated above your brethren. But I say you must learn to come down, to be humble, to be serving in whatsoever way that I, the living God, would desire of thee. That is, do not be looking for the perfected place wherein you are treated as a king or a queen because of your spiritual superiority. But I say instead, come down from such imaginations of pride and be thankful to walk in the way that I put before thee. That is, be thankful to be a partaker of truth and light, of strength and hope, and the mercies of who I am. I say, be thankful that I, the living God, am the one ever present to guide thee forth, that you can indeed be rejoicing in me. That it is me, the living God, and me alone, who is truth and light, strength and mercy, and the peace always. For I say it is indeed a good thing to be uplifted and guided, to be directed and corrected by me. And I say it is indeed a good thing to be kept in the way wherein you will bear fruit in me. I say this day, if you are thoroughly surrendered unto me, abandoned unto my will, then I say you will not be craning the neck, straining the eye, or turning back and losing your balance in the same. But I say that you will keep yourselves in the way that I provide, the straight and narrow way. I say, do not resent my boundaries, do not resent my disciplines, do not resent my desire for thee. For I say it is me, the living God, who desires my own people, kept for me and not any other God. And that includes the God of self, the God of self-promotion, and the God of self-adoration, whereby men will strut and boast in their own imaginations, because they have been in fellowship with pride, which is abomination unto me. I say that I, the living God, never called thee to be a proud boaster, to be a proud fool, and be estranged from me. But I say that I've called thee to be uplifted and guided, directed and corrected in the truth, the light, the strength of who I am. I say that I've called thee to be thankful that you can indeed be partaking of mercy and truth, life and hope, and the peace provided by me. For I say, if you look upon what it is that I, the living God, do give thee, I say that it is indeed the way of my life. And I say, if you will be thankful to be perceiving, receiving, and coming forth in me, you are ever guided in the strength, the truth, the light that I give to my own. I say this day, count it a privilege to be in me, count it a privilege to be guided by me, count it a privilege to be strengthened always. And know that it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of righteousness and truth, mercy, hope, and peace provided for thee. I say this day, do not be as the wayward, proud fools who stray away, who turn back and think somehow they get by. I say, do not be resenting that I, the living God, am attempting to expand thee and take thee onward in new horizons of dimensions of life that I provide. But I say, continue, continue, continue with your hand to the plow, not looking backwards at all, but continuing in the way that I set before thee, ever zealous for me. For I say, if my own people would exert the enthusiasm that they do for their own ambition for me, so would they conquer in me. But I say, so often my own people will suffer exceedingly for their own little fantasy world, for their own little ambitions and lust, and I say they will not exert themselves for me at all. But I say, if you would really throw your all into what it is that I have for thee, so would you find great victory in me. So would you find yourself uplifted time and again, and brought forth in the newness of life that I provide. I say this day, be thankful for truth and light, be thankful for mercy and hope, and the peace that I give unto thee. And I say, be thankful that you can indeed be brought forth, guided, uplifted, and instructed, for I am the one that you are meant to serve. And I say, if you come forth rejoicing, if you come forth in gladness, if you come forth ever thankful for my way, then I, the living God, am well pleased in thee. And I say that you will truly bear fruit that is suitable for me, and not the false fruit of imagination. I say this day, be thankful that I, the living God, do give thee the light upon thy path. I give thee the sobering truth, and I call thee to walk ever forward in me. That is, I call thee to be thankful that you can indeed be advancing in the way that I've set before thee, the way that is truth and life. I say, be thankful that you can be advancing in all that I give thee time and again, for I am the one who is able. And I say, when it is me, the living God, that you purpose yourself to please, to obey, and follow after, you are ever guided by me. But I say, if you are keeping alive your own secret world, whereby you see yourself as far distant from my will and in your own way, even though you may not call it the same, that's what it is. And I say it is the very road that will take you to your own destruction, because you come under my wrath.